Hello everybody, welcome to Hux. Welcome back, I should say. I'm in Qeynos and I'm going to try to finish this Qeynos Badge of Honor quest. So if I open up my bags here, you'll see that I have these 3 jars. They're called live enchanted rat jars. And I got those from killing the gnome necromancer in West Karana. Once you do that part of the quest, you get those jars and you come back over here. And I hope I do this right. I've never done this quest, and there's so many ways to fail it. Alright, so let's go ahead and close these other bags that we don't need. Skip that. And this is the guy that we need to turn in our Qeynos badge right here. Once we turn in the badge, he's going to give us a researcher's book. Then there's going to be this test we have to do. A bunch of diseased rats are going to spawn right here. We have to place these jars down in order. Jar 1 first, jar 2 second, jar 3 third. And there's going to be diseased and healthy rats. It's like a little puzzle. And there's going to be empty spots on the ground. When you place a jar down next to the diseased rats, it should cure the rats that are adjacent to it. And so you have to cure all rats by strategically placing down your jars. Once you do that, I think you'll get the empty jars back, and you turn the empty jars back in to Velarte cereal, and then you should get the next badge. So let's get started. Okay, I'm not going to be focusing on the quest dialogue so much. I'm just worried about making sure this is all timed right. It's harder when I'm recording. So I guess I go ahead and start dialogue. This is the guy here. You go hail, and let me fix my font. I can barely read it. Okay, he says, "Hello, Hux and Tony Spell and the Council have ordered a full investigation of these folks that call themselves the Blood Sabers. I hear his plan is eventually to round up every member of this strange, disease-worshiping cult and bring them to answers for their crimes against the city and people." And he says Vagelis is heading up the investigation. All right, let's just say what research. We are currently in the process of conducting research into viable ways to bring an end to the terrible plague. The suffering has gone on long enough. Being a researcher doesn't take strength or brute force, though those qualities do sometimes help. Being a researcher takes intelligence first and foremost. No offense, but not everyone has that quality. This will be no easy task. Are you interested in helping with the research? All right, let's tell him I am interested. Still interested? Very well, Hux. You look rather intelligent. As a show of your commitment to this task, please turn in your interrogator's badge. So this is the interrogator's badge right here. Take a look at it. 2 AC, 2 strength, 2 wisdom, 2 intelligence, 2 agility, and then plus 10 hit points and mana. He's going to give us a researcher's book in place of that. Don't want to give it to him. Took a lot of work to get it. Let's open up one more bag here. All right, here's the book. He says, it seems Valgeri's trusted you, so I guess this trust is, well, take this briefing. It explains the current state of our research, explains the test you'll be conducting. If you can conduct the test successfully at the Temple of Life. Okay. However, we have a problem we need assistance with first. What problem? Unfortunately, those vile fowlers of the Plague Bringers are still attempting to foul up our plans. Several of the test animals have been stolen from us and a group of members of the blah, blah, blah. So this is the part where he tells you to go and basically get those jars from the gnome necromancer in West Karana. So we're going to skip down to the next part. The timer doesn't start until we turn in this research briefing. So it says confidential research here. Research briefing confidential. This aura is a curious thing indeed. When the aura is released, it disperses outward in 4 directions, spreading to each rat it encounters. The aura is weak, its range is but a few feet. Note that the aura cannot cure a diseased rat unless it first encounters one that is healthy. We need to be able to account for this sympathetic effect. When the aura encounters a healthy rat, it ricochets back to the in the other direction, curing each diseased rat between them. So it sounds like these have to be placed between a healthy and a diseased rat to kind of spread. Between curing each diseased rat between the originator of the aura and the healthy rat the aura encounters. The aura then disperses. The object of this test is to place the enchanted rats in such a way as to eliminate the disease from all of the rats involving in the test. Do this by taking a jar that contains a live enchanted rat. Here's my live enchanted rats. And putting it directly into a tile. For safety reasons, the test must be completed within 6 standard Nerithian hours, so that's like 18 minutes according to the wiki. The diagram illustrates the aura's magic flow. Give this briefing to Volarte to begin the test. So as soon as we do this, it'll trigger the start time. All the rats should spawn. So here's key. O is a healthy rat. X is a diseased rat. And here's diagram 1. So we have a healthy, diseased, disease. The enchanted rat is placed on the far right tile. Okay. An enchanted rat. The aura then spreads and heals the 2 diseased rats. Result. Now we see, we place it to the right. So we have a healthy one, a disease. An enchanted rat is placed on the far right tile. The aura then spreads to the 2 diseased rats. So if we put it on the far right tile, which is this empty space right here, the result is healthy, 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 healthy. The diagram in diagram 1, if an enchanted rat is placed on the tile below the diseased rat, then no effect. The aura did not encounter a healthy rat and did not reverse its flow. So the result, if we pushed it below this, we placed it here, it wouldn't do anything. That's kind of confusing. And then it kind of spreads to this next page here. Continue to the next page. Diagram 2. An enchanted rat is placed on the top right tile. All right, I guess they're talking about this right here. Diseased rat to the left and bottom are cured. So we place it here. It's going to cure this and that. Okay, and then your result will be healthy, 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 healthy rats. That makes more sense. Diagram 3. An enchanted rat is placed on the top right tile. The results as follows. So we place it right here. The result is going to be, it's going to cure this one and that one and this one. So it doesn't seem to cure the ones below it, just the horizontal. Well, it's just kind of like in a straight path like here. Okay, so we have this result. An enchanted rat is then placed on the left tile, second from the top. So on the left tile, second to the top. So they're saying, you know, right where my mouse is, left tile, second from the top, and it will just cure the 2 to the right of it. It doesn't show anything about the ones below it, okay? Return all 3 jars, all 3 empty enchanted rat jars to Volarte when finished. Do not drop an empty jar on a tile or break. So you only use the live ones, and then once they're empty, you return the empty jars back. I'm going to study the diagram one more time. All right. I'm not really a big fan of these puzzle things, but let's go ahead and just do this. All right, we got all of the rats. Now let's take a look at it from above. So we have these empty tiles, tile A, B, blah, blah, blah. So if we place a jar here, it should cure all of these 3 rats. Okay? So we got cured, 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 cured. Then we place one here. Let's see. I wonder if we place a jar down first, it'll just go ahead and start. So you gotta go to the empty tile. Hold on, cancel. Damn it. Make sure I'm getting it to the empty tile. Oh, there we go. Oh. Jar 1. Okay, now let's take a look. So if we place the jar here, it should cure these. And then if we just place the last jar here, it should cure that. Okay, let's just put jar 2 here. Make sure it's in tile AA. Nope, see, it's trying to give it to a healthy rat. Again, it's trying to give it to a healthy rat. Why? There we go. Oops. Empty jar 1, empty jar 2. Here's the last jar. Jar 3. So we only have 1 diseased rat. I think if I place it right here, it should spread right down there. All right, let's try it right here in tile AB. Ah. It keeps trying to give it to a healthy rat. Nope. 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 Come on. Well, let's go down to this first person view. Okay, so that is a live enchanted rat jar. All the rats are healthy. I've got all the 3 jars. There's the empty jars. I think I just give it back to him. Okay. So it says, so in order to complete the test, cure all rats, take all 3 into jars. This is an example. Blah, blah, blah. After you've cured all rats, there are small jars that should fit in your bags. Now turn in all 3 jars to Volati, and after doing so, you'll despawn with all the rats. Okay, I think we're done. So let's go to Volarte. Give them the empty jars, and all the rats are cured. All right, there you go. Empty jars. 1 empty jar, 2 empty jar, 3 empty jars. Give it to them. We did it. Okay, let's take a look at our new Researcher's Badge. Wow, it's even better. It gives you 4 AC, 3 Strength, 3 Wisdom, 3 Intelligence, 3 Agility, plus 15 hit points, and plus 15 mana. So there's only 1 more better you can get. Now I've got this really nice Rhaegar chain collar, which I think is... I mean, they're pretty dang close. I don't know, 15 hit points and 15 mana? I think my Researcher's Badge might even be better. Alright guys, so that's the most confusing part. Hope you guys saw what to do if you're going to try it. Be very careful about not turning it into... Oh, and I got some experience too. I wish I would have checked to see how much experience I gained. Faction got better with Antonius Bell. Guards of Qeynos, Knights of Thunder, Priest of Life, and Bloodsavers got pissed off when I did that. Alright, let's look into the next part of this quest. So the last part of this quest involves going into the Qeynos Aqueducts. We have to find an investigator. And so when we give the investigator the Seal of Vigils, some guard Helminth. Helminth is like the word for worm. So he's going to spawn. This is just before the 4 specters out. This is just before the 4 specters outside the Necromancer Guild. You'll say, "Hail, Guard Helmuth." Guard Helmuth says, "Who are you and what are you doing here? This place is not safe. You are to leave here immediately. You don't belong here." You say, "The investigator is dead." He says, "So he did not make it. That's a shame. I managed to defeat all the enemies. But they were no match for one of my skilled. Vigilis send you." And you say, "Vigilis sent me." Guard Helmuth says, "So Vigilis sent you to check out our progress? I don't believe you. Prove it." So you give the Guard Helmuth the seal of Vigilis. You get the seal back, and he responds with, "Guard Helmuth says, well, Vigilis did send you after all. Are you ready to complete your mission?" And you say, I am certain I know where Azabel is hiding." You say, "I am ready to complete the mission." So at this point, Guard Helmuth respawns as Corrupt Guard Helmuth. Also directly behind the Necromancer spawns both. Okay. Also directly behind him, a Necromancer spawns. Both will aggro. A few seconds later, a Rotting Sentry spawns in the tunnel corner that you pass to reach Helmuth, likely to catch unprepared players from behind. All three hit for the 70s to 80s range. Rotting Sentry does harm touch. It's set for about 350 damage. And then Corrupt Guard Helmuth cons blue at 56. But the two are green. But the other two are green and hit the hardest. At 59, the green adds did not aggro me. Take care not to sit. So these Corrupt Guard Helmuth, it says he's level 39. So I cannot do this yet. I'm level 43. The Rotting Sentries are about level 32 to 36. I think once I gain a couple more levels, I can finish this Qeynos Badge of Honor. Unless someone wants to help me out, maybe I can do it. The Qeynos Badge of Honor, it says sells in the East Common Tunnels. It looks like between 2,500 and 3,000 platinum. It's got the effect of sea invisibility. Really nice item. But hey, I'm happy with this one I got now. And in fact, I'm going to put it on. It's magic, it's lore item, it's no drop. So I'm going to wear it because I like the hit points, I like the mana, I like the little bit of stats it gives me. And it might just be a little better than that Rygor helm. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. Both are really good items. But since I earned this, let's wear it. Not ready to do the last part of this quest, but I'm really happy that we successfully did the most complicated part. So now I'm on my ranger. What next to do? I think we should just continue leveling. This character has the fungal tunic. Very stacked out nice, but there's some items here. Was there some items I need to replace? Split paw belt's not great. That's really the only item I think I need to replace. Split paw hide mask is not great. Yeah, so those are just two items I can work on upgrading. But let's get out there and fight some stuff. Man, I'm really happy I successfully completed that. So I'm going to label this video Qeynos Honor Badge Curing Diseased Rats, kind of an how-to. So the big takeaway is to place the jars down in order. It doesn't matter where you place them in an empty tile, so long as it's an empty tile, and it matters that you place them down in this 1 first, jar, live jar 2 second, and then 3, you place that one down last. You can't just place the third one first, the second one second, and the first one last. It's got to be certain order, apparently. Okay, so I can head over to the West Karanas, and I think I'll do so. Just the quickest place I'll encounter first, it's just the Karanas. We'll just go there. I could go also cross to Otis. I don't think we'll get much experience in Stonebrunt. I think I'm too low for the hole. I'm wondering about... We don't have any swimming abilities to get into Kedge Keep. The over there would be a nice place to be. It may be Kunark soon. It's just my thought. Oh, so it's actually weird. I've just zoned into West Karana's, and you know, there's the zone line just right back there, and there's this werewolf running along the roads. I'm gonna take him out. Let's throw up snare on him. He won't be a problem at all. And so it looks like I need to put in some combat skills. Sense heading needs to be in this spot here. Let's throw up kick. Needs to be right here. Tracking is already on. Put up forage. Put that right here. Okay. Well, gold loot was pretty good. Alright, now I don't have any buffs. What are my spells? It's been so long since I played this character, I cannot remember. Grasping Roots. We get Skin Like Wood, Skin Like Rock, Bramble Coat, Skin Like Steel. There we go. So I need to put up Spirit Wolf again. And I need to put up Grasping Roots again. There we go. Hey, I do have Enduring Breath. So with Enduring Breath, I can get myself inside Kedge Keep. I just don't like being in water. I'm not a fan of it. How are we on arrows? I've got arrows, not a ton of them. And so being close to town where I can get more crafting supplies for fletching would be smart. Now let's see. When do I get new spells? It's been so long since I played this class. I'm level 43. And Rangers get new spells at 49. I'll get Ensnaring Root, Immolate, a dot, Shield of Brambles, a damage shield, Spike Coat, another damage shield, Wolf Form, and Call of Flame. Cool. Let's get some music going, because it's too quiet. Someone did run by me. Let's give them Spirit of Wolf, if they stay still for a second. Alright, as soon as I sat down to change my spells, somebody runs by needing Spirit of Wolf. Oh, nice. And I got Clarity or Breeze, one of those. Ooh, Clarity. There I go. I got the eyesight thing. Put up my regular spells now. And that's going to be Bramble, nope. The Roots, Grasping Roots, and Spirit of Wolf. Alright, now with these thingies, I can start tracking. Phineas the Small, Steel Con's red. The Millers are blue. I could actually kill those. There's a dark green guard. Green bandits. Continue tracking as I get further down. I really love this tracking skill. Chief Goonda and the Oofleberry lady who gave me the jars. She is an undercon. Big time. Blue Cyclops. Let's track down the blue Cyclops first. Says it's just straight ahead. This is awesome. Alright, now I'm still tracking down that Cyclopean. Says he's to the left, to the left. Straight ahead, straight ahead. Now those are where those Cyclops brothers hang out. And also that gnome behind and to the right. Where? How did I miss him? It's so nice to be able to just snare things. First order business is to snare them. A stinging swarm. Grasping roots. Shut up this all myself. Target is out of range. Oh, let's give myself that sword call sky thing. Now let's just throw up some careless lightnings on them. My spells are all out of order though. This is way out of order. I'll fix it in a second. So I usually put my DD spells right at top. Oh, I gotta fix that afterwards. No biggie. Because Stinging Swarm is a weak dot. We don't need that one. Damn you, lion. Scared me. I thought that gnome was on me. Damn, I feel powerful. Throw some taunts. Continue tracking. A hill giant. That's what I'm talking about. Chief Goonda. Let's get Chief Goonda. Once I fix my spells, I'll get Chief Goonda. Alright, let's fix everything first. That's where the Chief Goonda is. Alright, how are we going to do this? I need Careless Lightning. The top? Oh my gosh. Okay, what's my next Great Dot spell? It's Stinging Swarm, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Call Sky, let's just put that down here. We've got Grasping Roots up. This is just not right. Put Bramble Coat. Skin Like still should be up there. Let's throw up, I don't know if you like Cat. No, we should do Grasping Roots first. And then Snare just above it. That's important to have. Healing. And then let's just throw Call of Sky up there. I don't know, I'll fix it. That's just a little better. where I kind of know where things are. Actually, instead of Call of Sky, let's throw up that one Shield of Thistles. It's more important to have up. Refresh that one. So all these guys are indifferent to me, except for the big Chief Goonda. The Ogre Shaman is fine. So here we go. Let's go ahead and snare that sucker. Let's go ahead and get the pet gone, and then gotta get the shaman next. I resist the target. Oh man, they're gonna be bad on me. Resist melee'sment. Man, get this pet out of the way. Stupid pet. How's this pet not dead yet? It's totally green to me. I'm gonna get the shaman next. My life's going down quick. Stupid guy's trying to heal. Oh man, my computer's saying I'm out of storage space. Wrong time to tell me about that. All right, we got the edge. I need to delete one of those videos because I'm out of hard drive space. Video recording's about to stop any second now, so as soon as I finish this off, let's delete that video. Damn, I'm attacking myself. I need to change this font size too. Chat font size space 4. I need to do it 5. Damn it, he's got me good. Stupid guy. Nothing. Let's throw up a heal. Alright, let's delete an old recording. Alright, I'm back. I freed up some hard drive space. I mean, they don't give you any hard drive space at all. Barely enough to even cover the operating systems. And they're thinking, okay, you're just going to use cloud storage. Well, SU, man. I want to do cloud storage. That's the one complaint I have about these iMacs computers. I love the displays, and that's what really sold it to me. The display and the simplicity of the cord system, you know, the cables. There's only a power cord coming back out of the computer. And I used to hate having all those tangles of cords and cables looking out, you know, the back of my computer desk. It's just so ugly. I thought this was so clean looking. And I love the monitors. All right, so let's just heal myself. Hux, heal thyself. Time to track. Those Cyclopses aren't up here. Someone must have come by. I don't know who came by, but someone did. Tracking shows that there is Venus the Small, way far away from us. And so this UI has a very weird system. Track set to distance. It doesn't have the filter. Because I'd like to filter the greens out. We don't want to see all the green stuff on here. Don't need to see every green on the zone. Only blues and up, please. Dark greens and blues. Yellows, whites, reds, everything. So there was a hill giant not far away, and I don't see him anymore. He must have gone outside of my range. I mean, I can wait for these Cyclopses to respawn. Let's take a look at the experience. Hey, I'm not far off level 44. I feel like going to Kunark is the best place to go once you start hitting those 40s in levels. Well, it's not worth waiting around for things to respawn. I mean, I could wait for Chief Goonda and the other ones, but if we run this way, I'm almost guaranteed to run into a hill giant. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sounds like me when I'm drinking. Nothing but greens. Making my way slowly to North Karanas as I continue looking for experience stuff. Track sort by distance. How about that? Now it's by distance. Fever broke. So there's a Cyclops on the radar right there. It will give me experience. It's green. I'm looking for blues. Nothing. A character named Spinner's up. Oh. Glendon Fox Tox Fodder. That's probably an NPC. But you can kill NPCs for experience too. There we go, a hill giant. It says heading to the left. Let's do it. Head to the right. I think I saw him. No, I didn't. And to the left. And you can track so far away. Is that little bar back behind that? No, it's not him. And to the left. Holy cow, how far away is he? It's insane how far you can track. There he is. So let's throw this up. Get myself Call Sky. Snare and root. He's out of range. Yep. Get him before he crests that. Yeah. He resisted. Damn, he's on top of me already. Procking that weapon. So my weapons, I forgot what weapons I'm using. Frostbringer, it's got a frostbite proc, and Venomous Axe of the Velian Brood, it's got a poisonous chill proc. And I've also got the proc of Call of Sky. We're a procking machine. I don't know why I just hit Careless Lightning. There we go. Poisonous Chill just went off. Now let's fix this. Say, chat font size space 5. Chat font size space 5. And we don't want this to be showing us melee stuff. It's showing us way too much info. So we need to take the melee off of this one. It'll filter that window. We want to take it all off. I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever. Refresh. Can like still. It didn't take hold, huh? Don't know why. And then put up Spirit of Wolf. Refresh Spirit of Wolf. Who's gonna win? A bandit or a lion? Okay, I don't really see anybody up worth fighting. Let's go to North Karana. Working my way back to different areas. I can't portugate. I have to run on my feet. My feet are sore. I'm tired. And swollen. Got blisters. Man, I remember getting blisters on my feet after doing hikes. That was so painful. Alright guys, I think I'm just gonna get hit. There's a Cyclops. Let's just kill him. He's a dark green. So I think what I'm gonna do is just going to head to North Karana's and camp out there. I have to gain more levels. And then once I gain more levels, I'm gonna get a better Researcher's Badge. And it has See Invisibility, I think it was. See Invisibility on it. Slow thyself. Let's take one last glance at it. What does it have? So the Qeynos Honor Badge. It's got see invisibility. It's a clicky effect. 5 AC, 4 strength, 4 wisdom, 4 intelligence, 4 agility, plus 25 hit points, plus 25 mana. And the effect of see invisibility isn't a clicky, it just works while worn. Available by all races, all classes. So you can give, there's no level requirement. You can give this to a level 1 character. They can have see invisibility from the start. Very good item. I'm going to quest for it. Cyclops, you never really had a chance. I'm really good with melee. Dual wielding. Alright, making my way back to North Karana's. We don't need to come back here for a while. It'll be a while before I'm back. Right here's the zone line, it looks like right here. You can see there's no trees on the other side of this. So it's just like right there. You can tell. Boom. Alright, so we're here. Let's just look on tracking. Blues, greens, yellow, NPCs. Nothing interesting. Go a little further. Zunusus, what is that? Is that a player? Players would come back white. What is Zunusus? Surely that's a player. And players wouldn't appear red on tracking. I don't know what Zunusus is. I might know once I see it. Is it that ugly tree ant? Can't remember. I hardly ever come back on this side of the zone. There's no big reason to come back here. Heading to the left, so right up here by this thing? Oh yeah, it's that big ugly tree ant. Kindly considers me too. Zunusus. I held him. Let me just ignore me. Withered tree ant. That's the other one I was thinking of. Why do I hear tree ant sounds? Yeah, I thought it was chasing me or something. Right, nothing to fight. There's really nothing to fight here. This zone's a little too low for me. It's too low for sure. There's a gypsy camp. So now, at this point, do you go to Southern Karana's? Or do I just go to East Karana's? From East Karana's, you can go into the Gorge. Let's head to South Karana's. Grizzly is getting attacked by something. Who attacked this grizzly? It's like injured. Just pop up, check the vendor. I could use a replacement for my mask and for the belt. Earring of Disease Reflection. Never seen that before. So no replacement for the mask or belt that I see there. No replacement for the belt or mask that I see there. Or here. Sorry about that, Trubby first. So where are you at? No biggie. How low were they? All right, we're gonna head up here and then just log out. Can't type, no problem. Guys, thanks for watching. The big thing was just completing the rat puzzle, and I'm not good with puzzles. I don't have patience, and I make a lot of mistakes. But I hope you guys are able to complete that quest. It's worth it. Do it.